Come on. You're talking to Northeast Ohioans, right? We're used to, this is the snow belt, right? We're used to seeing some snow, but it's the first snow of the season. Here's a live shot from the streets of Toledo. This is along I-75 here. You can just see how the roads are okay shape, but you definitely start to see the snow beginning to accumulate on the grassy surfaces. So that's going to be out playing for us as we get close to the sunset for this evening. But that change over the rain and snow is going to be happening after dark. So the atmosphere is really going to cool down. And as all bets are off after that when it comes to snow accumulating on the roads, which will give you a little bit of insight of what to expect for tomorrow morning. A winter storm watch. No warnings or advisories in effect yet. More than likely, we'll start to see those upgrades as we get closer to this afternoon. We expect 2 to 5 inches of snow in the primary and secondary snow belt, but not everyone will see those higher snowfall totals. This is mainly an isolated to scattered lake effect snow event for us. So rain for this morning. Rain changing over to snow as we get close to the sunset, and that will gradually happen from west to east for this evening. And then throughout the overnight, we're purely going to be tracking those lake effect snow bands as we go deeper into the morning. This is our recent update when it comes to our in-house model. I know a lot of people want to see how much snow we are expecting. I have the numbers on here, but this is just a general consensus. We're seeing a lot of flipping and flopping when it comes to the updates with the model data, but it is suggesting less amounts right at the lake shore due to the lake influence still disrupting the overall temperature profile. So some mixing will be likely if you live north of I-90. Meanwhile, inland areas as far south as Medina and the secondary primary snowbelt areas, some isolated areas could see upwards to 4 to 5+ inches of snow. That same data about 6 hours ago has a similar depiction of what could be playing out. Model data is trying its best of trying to pick out where these heavier snow bands will be located, and that is where it's showing where those higher stripes of snow will be possible. And this is our rapid refresh model. Again, I just want to show you nothing is nailed down. We're just trying to pick up any type of pattern recognition to increase our confidence. But the confidence is pretty high. That changeover happening this evening after sunset from west to east. Impacts likely for your morning drive for tomorrow. Be prepared for that. Still a lot of uncertainties when it comes to the placement of the intense heavy snow bands. We're talking about snowfall rates upwards to 1 to 3 inches per hour. That definitely could cause some problems. So when it comes to who's going to see the highest accumulation, we've got to do a little bit more nowcasting as we go throughout the next 24 hours. But be prepared for a slick ride, possibly, and especially if your commute requires you to travel west to east longer than 20 to 30 minutes. Be prepared for rapid fluctuation in visibility because this snow, lake effect snow, the first of the season, it's going to be intense. So again, some instability with this cold air rolling across these relatively warmer lakes. On the warm side of this low pressure system, nothing but rain coming down in a moderate clip right now, Ken, over to Minerva. Lying and seeing some showers, could be mixing in with a little bit of ice pellets, but we're still in the 40s, so just liquid precipitation. Here comes this blast of Arctic air, and check out this mega band all across Lake Michigan, flowing right into the Chicago land area. So this is the type of band I'm talking about. This is definitely producing those higher snowfall rates. Here comes the cold air, and this low pressure will be zipping to the south of us. So as we go throughout your morning, we get the morning rainfall out of here with your National Design Model hourly forecast. Some brief dry time as we get closer to the early afternoon, 3 and 4 o'clock, another round of rain. Then this rain will be changing over to snow as we see this cold air beginning to wrap in. Widespread snow for this evening into the overnight, and then we pivot into this lake effect snow event. Then that's where we're going to be tracking these singular to multi-band setups that could lay down multiple inches of snow, waffling back and forth as we go throughout Monday into your Tuesday. So those impacts could become more widespread by Monday evening right into your Tuesday morning. Therefore, we will continue with those weather impact alert days for the next few days. Wednesday, a lot of melting, peaks of sunny skies, temperatures in the 40s.
Okay, thank you so much, Anthony, for that update.